Hey guys, it is Scott the Steehnroller Steehn with winnersandwhiners.com. What's up, everybody? It's Thursday. Let's talk a little college basketball, shall we? But you know the drill. Before we get going on that, take a minute, smash that like button, give us a thumbs up. You know, man, I appreciate that. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel already, please take a minute and hit that subscribe button. Come back here and check great daily video content, not just from me, but from some of our other fine handicappers. I know Arthur Reyes is red hot on a 10-0 college basketball run. David Delano's always good. Mason, Mason, he's a gamer. And all the other cats, Rochelle, Chris King, check them all out. All veteran handicappers, all throwing great picks out your way. And speaking of Winners and Whiners, make sure you check out the Winners and Whiners website. Great previews and predictions every single day. Always free while you're there. If you're looking for our very best plays, you can check out the premium picks under the experts tab. You can go to records. You can find out who's been hot, who's been cold, and let that guide your decision. All right. How'd we do? By the way, no video yesterday. Tuesday is my official day off, which means I only do like 3 things instead of about 5. So I'm trying to have what they call a little work-life balance. So for the most part, we're probably not going to have many picks for a Wednesday's play. So you guys are just going to have to make do with me here 6 days a week. All right. And we did have a nice pick on Monday night. We had the SMU Mustangs over Charlotte, laying 8.5. They had an 8-point halftime lead, and pretty much spent the most of the second half between 12 and 15 points. I think they did dipped down to 8 points one time, but for the most part, they were never not covering in the second half. So, yeah, a nice little easy rocking chair winner for us. And we're going to take a look in college basketball once again, heading out west to the West Coast Conference. We're going to take a look at San Francisco and Pacific. San Francisco, 19-point road favorites over the Pacific Tigers. We're going to lay it. We absolutely are, guys. The Pacific, they're not the worst team in the country as far as college basketball goes, but they can see it from where they're at. They are pretty damn close. Ken Palm has them at, I think, 348 out of 363 teams. And funny story, if you're wondering who the worst team in college basketball is, well, it's almost the same team every year, and this year is no exception. It's the Mississippi Valley State Delta Devils. I had to think of it there for a minute. And funny story, that's the one opponent that San Francisco and Pacific have in common. They each played Mississippi Valley State. So, you can't always learn everything by common opponents, but it does give you kind of a little bit of an insight. So Pacific was a 20.5-point favorite against the Delta Devils. That's how bad the Delta Devils are, by the way. How did Pacific do? They won by 3 in overtime. Oh, nicely done, boys. Meanwhile, San Francisco was a 34.5-point favorite, and they won by a 50. That's right. And I don't believe that went into overtime. I'd have to double check, but I believe that was in just 48 minutes. So, or 40 minutes. I'm thinking NBA. Sorry. Yes, just 40 minutes. Why does the Pacific suck so badly? Well, because they don't really do anything well. They are 359th in rebounds. They are 360th in offensive efficiency. And their shutdown defense is just 310th in defensive efficiency. All those numbers courtesy of Ken Palm, of course. Well, regardless of with the exception of the rebounds. So a typical Pacific Tigers possession would go something like this. Get the ball, shoot, miss. Under no circumstances will you get the rebound. Let the other team go down the court, shoot. And even if they miss, you're not getting the rebound, so they're going to shoot again. They're basically going to shoot till they make it. So it's like one of those play till you win claw games where you get a little mini candy bar or some shit. It's just like that. Rinse, lather, and lose badly. That's the formula for the Pacific Tigers. The Dons, on the other hand, you know what? Good, solid team. They're a top 50 school. Probably got about a 60% chance of making the big dance. Along with in the West Coast, of course, you got Gonzaga, St. Mary's, and the Dons are probably the 3rd best team in that conference, maybe 2nd best. We'll see. I think there's a better than average chance they get to go dancing here a little bit in a few months. They're 114th in offensive efficiency, but they really shine on the defensive side of the ball. They are 14th in defensive efficiency, according to KP, and 4th in the nation in points allowed, giving up just 59.3 points per game. Meanwhile, Pacific, 331st in scoring, averaging just 63.4 points per game. And it gets worse when they hit the highway. They score just 58.2 points per game. That is 347th in the country. In addition, San Francisco's played a much tougher schedule. They played 4 games against Power 5 schools. Plus, they played Boise State, Grand Canyon, and Utah State. All 3 of those last group of 5 schools are in the top 65, according to Ken Palm. They're 3-4 in those games, 5-2 against the number. I know 19 is a lot to lay, guys. Do not try this at home. But San Francisco is 5-1 as a double-digit favorite. They've covered by an average of 7.7 points per game in those 6 contests. And they've laid a couple big numbers so far this season. They're a 28.5-point favorite, won by 32. And as previously mentioned, against Mississippi Valley State, 34.5-point favorites, won by 50. Lay the points. Do it with confidence. I think we're going to ring up a nice victory here. At the end of this one, get yourself down on the San Francisco Dons minus 19. You guys can join me as we pick up our winning tickets and head back to the window. All right, guys, have a great day. Good luck on all your plays. Let's make a little cash here as we head on into the weekend. Got a lot of big games this weekend. Let's see if we can pick up a few extra bullets before that starts. All right. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Take care.